a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and load. Cock it back and then watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new hearse. Can't contain him, he knows he works. This hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why ignore him? Make a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper, just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. I've opened up the sky. I'll make you right side. I pull myself so far. I'll make you right side.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Blindside podcast, where we review the good, the bad, and the ugly of TV, anime, movies, and of course,
little children.
Pro wrestling. I am your host, Stephen Ronnie.
And I like to fondle people.
And with me, as always,
the fondler.
who should be in prison right now. You want to introduce yourself, motherfucker?
I told you I'm the fondler.
That's not your real name.
For now it is.
Happy Hands.
I mean, the fondler is Happy Hands.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
He's happily happy in his hands.
Yep.
And
Very cool.
like
I'm
always.
gonna fondle you. I'm fondling you. I'm fondling you. I'm fondling you. I'm fondling
Hey,
you.
I'm allowed to do that. That's my job.
Oh.
Not you. You got to fondle yourself.
Oh, welcome to the recording.
Exactly.
Stop telling you yourself, buddy. You heard him.
Mm-hmm.
Hands off the merchandise.
Fondle.
Hey.
Well, this just started off the fucking podcast great.
You started with stitches. What did you expect?
I know, right? Because, you know, I like selling blow.
Yeah, so do I.
I like giving
Oh, you know what, though?
I mean,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Alright, well, luckily everyone didn't hear what I just said. Alright, let's continue.
We like putting a brick in his face?
Because what's he going to do with it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our opener now. We are opening with stitches
Just,
now.
I'm down with that. I'm John the Clown, so I'm dead in the ground with that.
No. Just no.
Then you're retarded.
No. No.
Shut your fucking
Bad,
mouth.
Sean.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Bad.
I know.
No.
Throw something at
No.
him. Roddy knows what I'm talking about. Throw the Malibu at him.
No, that's hers.
No,
Mine.
don't do the alcohol. Do that alcohol abuse.
But then I can take a match and strike you with it.
I thought there was stuff in there, yeah, no.
That was more retarded than Helen Keller giving birth to a. You know what? I'm not even gonna go anywhere to that.
I got so much fat.
Then maybe you should have shut your mouth in the first place.
I don't know. Maybe you should just like not say that ever again.
Ow! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, you should have swallowed.
My mom.
Your swallowed.
Allegedly, he should have swallowed.
He doesn't realize it's from King Grumps.
I know.
Thank you, you know.
But anyway, after that train wreck of an opening, but this is... Holy shit. Okay, what, wait, what are we here to review?
I think NXT.
NXT Brooklyn, which was only 6 months ago. Way to go there, Sean.
Hey, I wanted to watch something good in conjunction with something shitty.
Wait until the next episode.
No. Dead air.
Yes, we reviewed NXT Brooklyn, which was from August of last year.
I should say last year.
Yes, August.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, you fucks.
Well, this will be coming out on the 10th, you dumb fuck.
All right, Happy belated New Year,
There you go.
fucks.
Okay, now we're 2 weeks away. Now we're 2 weeks ahead of everybody. Star Wars. Let's spoil it.
Hey, it's the new year.
Jar Jar's the bad guy.
Luke dies at the end.
And
And Disney has a new princess, and no, it's not Carrie Fisher.
Oh.
Well, because they already got rid of all of them.
And no, it's not Rey.
Yeah, Rey's more of a badass than Kylo Ren. But if you don't want to be spoiled, jump about.
You really gonna spoil it?
10 minutes.
Nah, we'll do that on a salty.
No.
Do it on a salty.
Because that's live. We're 2 weeks ahead. We'll be 2 weeks ahead.
Why would you want to spoil it now? Why do we care?
Yeah, wait
How did-
until it's out of theaters before you spoil it. It's still relatively new.
They grossed $1 billion.
Okay, still?
And? Doesn't mean everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
But you know what happened.
You can't, no, she doesn't. So you can't spoil it.
Oh my god, it's such an easy giveaway. I didn't even see it and I knew.
We're not on Counter-Strike trying to get pissed off people that are camping, alright?
No, you'd be asking someone, you would be
Call of
asking
Duty.
each player from
See,
50
if it was Call of Duty, I'd do it.
See, you'd be asking people for 50 cents each. If you
No.
want to piss someone off on Counter-Strike.
See, if we get campers in COD, I'm going to go into game chat and scream the ending of Star Wars. See what happens.
Yeah, but they could be in party chat, for all you know.
I'm going to check to make sure they're not. And then I'm going to say it.
Rey is someone's daughter.
We don't
Allegedly.
know. Allegedly.
Someone, I never said who.
Even then, it's a legend.
What, is she a test tube baby?
Could be.
She's not a clone. They already said there's no clones.
That doesn't mean that she herself is a clone. They said clones with an S. The Z doesn't even mention anything. They can still have clones, just not clones.
I don't think they want anything to do with the prequels. Even the sequels don't want anything to do with the prequels.
Alright, listen, if the animated series that you made is better than the prequels, you did something wrong.
We so sorry, guys. Jar Jar Binks can go fuck Goofy.
No, I would have loved if they kept George Lucas kept with his original thing where Jar Jar Binks was a Sith Lord. They should have kept that. It would have been a lot better.
Squirrels will have an orgy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Jams.
Chock full of nuts. But anyway, okay.
Nuts.
Well, you don't want to spoil Star Wars. I would say just have them skip 10 minutes ahead.
Nah, still, she didn't see it.
You spoiled it for me.
Didn't really spoil it. You asked, I said, hey, listen. Do you
And I
mind
knew!
and you said okay. I asked if you wanted it to spoil.
But
You
I
said
knew-
okay,
but I knew
but
it
she
too.
doesn't want it spoiled. She said
Exactly.
no. I mean, granted, yes, no means yes, and yes means
Well,
anal,
maybe.
but this is the one exception.
This is the one exception. Yeah, because they really fuck you in the ass halfway through this movie.
Yeah, with one fucking lens flare, the entire fucking movie.
I'm not even listening to you guys. So.
Go,
No,
take a spoil.
listen. I'm going to spoil one thing for you. If you're a fan of J.J. Abrams and like lens flares, you're going to be disappointed because there's only one throughout the entire fucking movie. Just one lens flare.
Oh, I'll spoil something. Anita Sarkeesian can't be pissed off. Because they have a strong female character that actually does something.
Find her way to be pissed off anyway.
Because the
She's
guy,
a feminazi.
because the guy that was behind the gate looked like someone that worked at GameStop, or someone that works at Fallout.
They were.
No, it was GameStop, and that was what's his name? Simon Pegg. That was Simon Pegg playing as him.
There's a bunch of white cisgendered male characters. That's why she's gonna be pissed off.
Yep.
And yet Rey kills them all.
She's probably gonna say, "Oh, hey, we finally have female stormtroopers, but they all died." Okay.
And Phasma was terrible.
Well, no, you don't know.
She's the new Boba Fett. I have a feeling she's gonna be the
you
new
don't know
Boba
if
Fett.
Phasma's dead. She just went into a trash compactor.
Yeah, but I have a feeling she's the new Boba Fett.
Says one line.
Yeah, one line and just a total badass.
And then dies.
So is she Darth Maul.
Well, dies. They're probably gonna have comic spin-offs like they did with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Well, she's gonna have probably a lot more power. She's gonna probably have a bigger role when they do Rogue One.
Maybe. Which
But-
I can't wait for, because it's supposed to be the Saving Private Ryan of the fucking Star Wars universe.
But anyway, all right then, since you don't want it spoiled, let's jump right into NXT Brooklyn. Yay.
Only one good match the entire fucking episode.
I don't think so.
One good match.
Well, it starts off with Hunter in the ring. It starts with Hunter, Triple H in the ring, and screaming, "We are NXT," and going apeshit and going gorilla ham. Ain't that right, Earl?
Going ham.
Going
ham. He's grilling ham. Grilling ham.
Going to gorilla press.
Grilling ham. Grilling ham.
Gorilla press.
No, gorilla press we'll get to later.
Tyler Breeze. We open up with Tyler Breeze versus Jushin Thunder Liger, which we've seen Liger's done
numerous times.
So I don't need to see him in a WWE ring.
I mean,
it was all right. I mean, he.
I got to meet Liger. I don't give a shit.
Riger. Yes. Well, that's racist. He's Asian. He can't pronounce L the right way. You fucking douchebag. And I'm the bad one for fondling little kids.
No, that you should be allegedly. You don't want to get thrown in jail.
Allegedly. No, I do. Maybe.
Allegedly,
maybe.
Tyler Breeze comes out and takes a tour in New York. He's probably been inside all three of them, so he did probably take a tour of New York.
By the way, that was stupid. That looked really dumb, I have to say.
I didn't mind it. I mean, that's what Tyler Breeze should be doing, shit like that.
I know he should be doing it, but it looked really dumb.
Liger came out to a Japanese theme song, so just generic wrestling music. I mean, he gets hit with a surfboard, but first let me take a selfie. Fucking Breeze in the corner taking a selfie, and then fucking Liger in the corner, selfie. He should have came out, and they should have had the models come back out, and just as a Japanese tourist, go and take a tour in New York. And you would never guess he's like 40-something.
Yeah.
Okay, I see Tyler Breeze trying to be a young Shawn Michaels. That's the gimmick. He's trying to be Shawn Michaels. But yet so is Jericho at one point.
Yeah. And so is Ziggler, kind of.
Ziggler is Jericho. Not Jericho. Ziggler's more Jericho than Shawn Michaels. When he can start finishing people off with a super kick, then he's HBK.
He's getting close.
I'm not sure if you guys heard in the crowd, but there was a Full Sail Sucks chant.
Yes, I do.
Hey! You wanna... Are you just waiting till we get to a gorilla?
Maybe. I mean, the match was... I don't want to say it wasn't spectacular.
You're new to this. You gotta speak.
I know, but I'm reading something that happened in my town. The whole fiasco from this morning.
I like the fact that Liger get hit with a roll kick. Hey, pay attention. I'll fucking...
No fondling. That's my job.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Excuse me.
Fuck you, I'm the fondler. I gotta do whatever I want.
Pay attention or I'll pause the fucking thing.
Oh, not everybody else is doing it.
See, that bit's a good one.
You picked the boring one because you're not talking. I got it. I'm not a fucking carrying this podcast. Talk. Cause I'm at the end.
I like eggs. No, you guys.
Debbie.
I like the match. It was good.
It wasn't spectacular. I mean, it's...
I gave it, what is it? Liger wins with a Liger bomb.
Question is,
7
does
out of
he
10.
drive a Liger?
6.5.
What's your rating?
6.
Okay.
It was one-sided.
Yeah.
It was one-sided.
Vaudevillains versus Blake and Murphy.
With blue pants
They
and...
didn't say blue pants.
She was there.
Yeah. Well, good news was Drake was your ref.
Yep.
That was another okay match. That one was one-sided, but, like,
It was fun.
That was
to
the
watch.
the one chick looks like she probably has, like, every STD.
Oh,
No
Alexa
matter.
Bliss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a nice ass. But that ass is probably a bit more pounded than something that gets pounded a lot.
Rump roast,
Oh.
prime veal. You used to work, didn't you used to work a deli?
Used to a long ass fucking time ago.
You can't think of a fucking meat
Deli
product?
dude? No, I mean, the only thing that's probably roast beef is probably her vagina, but I mean,
Oh.
Really?
it's like fucking hot dog down a highway.
Loose slip, sink ships, right? In her case, every ship is sinking.
No, she doesn't sink the ship, she swallows it.
So what, like the
Vaudevillain should
Titanic?
be, yeah, the vaudevillain should really be on the road right now.
Yeah, they're actually a pretty cool act.
Yeah.
They
I
should be
think
on
that
there.
would work. But Aiden English needs a fucking tan.
Nah. Nah, they're from the fucking 20s, dude. They
It's supposed
don't.
to be like from the 20s. So.
Yeah, they don't tan. Well,
He's gonna get
he's
burnt.
like me, all right. He only comes in 3 flavors: regular, burnt, or crispy. So I mean,
You might even skip that little one because of how white he is.
yeah, it's
So
probably
right
just
to
regular into crispy.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
regular into burnt.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
regular to
crispy.
crispy. There's no burnt.
And Blake looks like Chris Hero.
I don't like Blake and Murphy. I'm just throwing it out there.
Seizure!
I seriously looked at him like, wow, if anyone was watching this, they'd have a fucking seizure.
Double power bomb out of the corner, swanton bomb, wins with an uppercut, swinging neck breaker.
Their
Yeah,
finisher.
it was like I said, it was a pretty good match.
Vaudevillain win, they're your new NXT champions.
Mhm.
6.5 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I gave it a 7. Just because Blue Pants went
Lance?
Blue Pants went ape shit.
Blue Pants?
Ape shit
On Bliss.
on Bliss.
She fucking she full forearm
She-
bitch slapped.
Bitch slapped, then speared her. And then proceeded to bitch slap her the entire time when she was down. And then you see everyone, including the ref and all the wrestlers, just look at it. I don't know if they were getting aroused or like, holy shit, it just happened.
Drake was.
Drake's married.
But Drake can still look. Remember,
So
he's
can
been
the other
on the
4.
road with Leva plenty of times, probably.
The other 4 could technically look too. No such
Now
status.
we are at
Probably
match.
the only good match of the night.
For you, anyway.
No, I'm just saying because it's just, it
That
was
good.
It was good because it was I don't want to say well coordinated, but it was just well thought out compared to the quote unquote main event.
Well, no, you're not thinking of that. The wrong match, dumbass.
What?
Ty Dillinger versus Apollo Crews.
Remember, it's a perfect
Oh, yeah.
10.
Ty Dillinger. Yeah, I liked it when he was getting super kicked by Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, you had the gorilla beat the fucking white man. All right, on to the next match.
Yeah, I only have.
Like, he won. The reason
Oh.
why I said it because I'm not racist because he won with the gorilla press, but he is black,
He
so it just
literally-
kind of
Did
works
you see
together.
His reaction when he found out the move was called the Gorilla Press, he literally starts crying on.
Yeah, because it was just one of those racial innuendos that just went right over your fucking head. It was like, really? Do they honestly put that in the ear? Really? You're
Even though the
black,
move is actually
you're jacked
called
as
the
gorilla
fuck,
press.
and your final move is called the gorilla press.
It's not the act. No, that's
The
actually
final
the
move
move.
is just a flip. The final move is the
The
back flip.
his move, that move is actually legitly called the Gorilla Press. It just so happens that
That he
he
was
had
black.
black.
By the way, did you see the guys holding up 7s as he was
Yes.
was coming out? I think there was a guy that had a 4.
Cruz hits a back handspring for 10.
For 10. Oh, sorry, for
And
3.
I don't want to sound white, but man, that nigga can jump. I'm serious. He did fucking backflips and whoopty-whoops and zoop-a-zoop-zop. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
He's what, 6'8",
8 or 6'7".
6'7",
Like 250 at least of just pure muscle, and that fucker
he's
can
doing
jump.
backflips. Nigga, why aren't you playing basketball?
He did probably.
Yeah, that's why he can.
That's why he can jump.
That's why he can jump. No, He probably was escaping from the police. That's why he can jump so high to get over the fences.
He's basketball. He should be playing football. You know, he's a running back.
Yeah.
Jump over people.
No, he could be like Roman Reigns, just spear the fuck out of everyone.
I'm sorry, but Ty Dillinger had the worst Taz mission ever.
I just love Ty Dillinger's gimmick.
And Insecurity, and then he wins with a gorilla press to a standing moonsault. Good debut, 8 out of 10.
Yep, I'll go with that 8.
It's not a 10 out of 10.
But it's an 8.
It's an 8. Now we have Corbin versus Samoa Joe. Joey Samoa.
Yep.
Uh,
Or Samoa. Did you ever see that? They put an O instead of an A.
by the way, do you notice Joe
Tiny
struts when he gets to before he gets to the ring? Like when he gets to the aisle.
Swag walk.
He swag walks to the aisle.
He used to do this.
Well,
He was doing a hay walk.
all I can say is holy crap, that guy makes waves. Not the good kind.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so is Baron Corbin. It's called sit-ups, bro.
Joe don't need to do no sit-ups. He's like,
Well, when he got lifted over the ring and slammed onto the ground, I think he's the one who caused the earthquake in Nepal.
Then again, though, you also said that Joe got his head felt up by the ref.
Yeah. So they're outside the ring, and the ref was like Samoa Joe was going after the guy because he was like fucked up, and the ref was like, no, and he puts his hand on his chest, and then he closes his hand, and it looks like he grabbed his tit. Like there's no denying that the ref grabbed his tit. I don't know if the ref is gay or never touched a boob in his life.
sexual harassment in the work environment?
Sexual harassment. There you go.
Harassment in the work environment.
Yep.
Not okay, folks. Even if you're a man, it's not okay.
Joe hit the Pele in the corner, which was a good.
Mhm.
I don't understand why they call that a Pele, and yet is it named after Pele?
Yeah. Because he's the only one in soccer to do a reverse spike kick, so they call it a Pele.
Alright. Wasn't actually sure, that's why they named it after him.
The roll through into a single leg crab, a super kick to a fuck you.
Yeah.
If you watch, he actually screams like, fuck you! And then flips him into the Cohina clutch after trying to hit the muscle buster on him.
No, he flips into the Kahina clutch after fucking Corbin hits that weird-ass finisher and he rolls him up.
Not end of days. He didn't hit him in the end of days. He hit him in the power slam, I think it was.
Yeah, and then he didn't jump.
Oh, no, it was
kicked him out. And
sorry,
flipped him
it was
backwards.
the spine buster.
Yeah.
Then he rolled him up, and then Joe flipped him and choked him out.
Yep.
Joe carried this match.
No, you think?
5.5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5.5.
I give it to half credit because
4. It was one-sided.
now we're at Sasha Banks versus Bayley.
It probably was one of the greatest matches of the night, that whole thing, because,
Yep.
again, it was just well coordinated between the two of them. It was like an actual fight. Granted, some of the shit that they did, was fake. Like, Bayley's hand getting caught in the thing,
Yeah,
and
that
Sasha
That was
Banks
a storyline. That was something that was being built up.
Yeah,
Just
but
to have
it, was
all
like,
that.
it was only like the...
No, it was in there. The whole hand was in it. But the way that
She
the
kicked it.
stairs are designed, the way he kicked it, it went away from her. Like a good, 3 inches. But other than that, I mean, there was a couple good reversals. The ending was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I noticed things that I've noticed. Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Stephanie is the one that called it a women's match, and she's the dumb bitch that calls her, that says, oh, they're divas, not women. She's the one that needs them to be called divas matches. But yet you're coming out and calling it, which is kind of ironic because NXT has a women's title, but yet you're calling every woman a diva.
And that's not a good thing. The connotation for diva is pretty negative if you really think about it.
Yep. Bayley was wearing polka dots for Dusty.
She was wearing, I have no idea what the fuck she was wearing. She was wearing
those polka
spandex with,
Those polka dots were for Dusty because he died back in June.
yeah, but you had the fucking,
She always wears that.
yeah.
She's supposed to
The polka dots, the way she landed when she did the flip into the corner, and you saw her ass for a split second, I thought it was SpongeBob on the back of her thigh.
So
it looked like fucking SpongeBob.
It did.
I was pissed that Drake wasn't reffing this.
He's ref every women's match.
Well, I mean, he probably did grope Samoa Joe, so he's...
No, he didn't.
No, that wasn't him.
He got the main event spot, though. The crowd is very freaking hot right now. They are going apeshit.
They are
It
going
actually sounded like...
apeshit.
It was so loud it sounded like running water, to be perfectly honest.
No, it was so loud it actually sounded like it was the main event at WrestleMania. That's...
Too bad it'll never happen.
It could.
Once Vince is dead.
There's a good... Bailey hit a nice springboard elbow drop to Bailey, to Sasha.
Yeah, that's the one when her ass looked like she was a SpongeBob.
And then drop kick from the bottom rope, which fucking was hilarious. Just bye. And then Sasha hitting the double knees in the fucking rope.
Mm-hmm.
And then putting the broken hand
Stomping it, continuously stomping it.
to the steps in the LED board, which...
And then she had her in a submission, and then she reversed the submission, and then the crowd just went ape shit.
Did you also see she tried to do the
Benoit?
The Benoit, but she didn't hook the arms, so she's like, oh, fuck it.
She improvised.
Yeah.
Well, here, the fact that she did a reversal, like, out of that. She hit the rope for the 1 second, so the ref, said she hit the rope, and then when Sasha let go, immediately she slipped through her arms and did a reversal.
Well, you guys are skipping, because I have a lot of other stuff. Sasha flipping over the fucking ref.
Yeah, but that's been done before.
Not in a women's match. Not like that. Not like that. The exploder suplex into the turnbuckle.
I always hate that. I don't know why. It just feels like, your legs are hitting the back of that like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the point. The bank statement, stomping it onto the hand, which was perfect.
Marking the hand.
Bailey reversing into her own bank statement.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that wasn't really a bank statement.
Yeah, it was. Bank statement's a crossface. And then a launch-up powerbomb into the Bailey to... launched up bomb into a belly to belly suplex for two.
I was about midway through.
Mm-hmm. And then Bailey spikes herself to knees to the head. Fucking hey, just
the Meteora.
The Meteora, yeah.
Which is really what it was, but
they won't call it that because they don't want to reference Japanese. The reverse, and then to the end, the reverse Rana into Bailey to belly. For the three new women's champ.
It was fantastic. And it was emotional.
Well, the fact, and also, too, for once in wrestling, it showed good sportsmanship at the end. Sasha actually came out.
I'm going to get into that in about 1 second.
That drove that...
Yes. Yeah, it was a feel-good moment. But, let me rate this first, and I'll get to that. I think it's a match of the year candidate. And I gave it an 8.5.
I give it a solid 9.
Same here, solid 9, because it was just well done and good sportsmanship.
Okay, now to the end of the match. It's already come out. They've already talked about it. When Sasha, Becky, Bailey, and Charlotte were all in the ring, it was supposed to be a fuck you to Vince. Hunter pretty much said, go out there, do the curtain call. And it was almost like a fuck you to Vince. Because... when Hunter, they did that with Triple H when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash left for WCW. And Shawn was untouchable. Pac left, or Sean Waltman left. Vince fucked him. Like, Vince made him lose everything. He wasn't getting a push.
He was
the only one he can blame. And this was a kind of a fuck you. Because
it could have been, but...
No, it's already come out and said. He pretty much said it. He had no problem with the curtain call. He kind of did it as a fuck you to Vince, because this is what you get when you don't trust your women wrestling, because it's also the whole thing was, oh, you have nothing good on women and on Raw. Well, look what we have here. And at the same time, fuck you with the curtain call, because that's already been...
This match reminded me of the old days like in the late 90s, early 2000s,
Yeah, well, that
between
was
the
the
matches
point.
That was the
between
point.
Trish and Lita.
That was the point, but they never had a curtain call. This was the curtain call was supposed to be Hunter's fuck you to Vince. Like, oh, I went out there and did this. You fucking blame me. Well, now fuck you. I get this.
But
It
also
still was
too,
a
I
feel-good
give
moment.
points. I give points though for Sasha because she did congratulate her, hug her, and all that.
that was
wasn't
gonna
part of the curtain call.
No, that was. The curtain call was all four of them being out there.
Yeah, but not her going out, hugging
That's
her
gonna-
and hugging her.
No,
Pretty much
because
on the verge of
original-
tears.
The original curtain call, I think it was Shawn and Diesel versus Waltman and Hall. And then Hunter came out when all four of them, they were all hugging and they were all bowing to everybody. Pretty much Hall and Nash were pretty much saying, we're leaving.
Yeah, but your opponent didn't come in and congratulate you on the
Yes,
win.
they did. They did because they were opponents. They were facing each other. Even though they were all friends, they were still facing each other.
Either way, it made for a feel-good moment.
Yeah, it made for a feel-good moment, but at the same time, it was a throwback to throw it back in Vince's face. Like, you blame me, well, fuck you. Look what I just did. Main event.
Wasn't as spectacular as
I rated it as about the same. Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens in a ladder match for the NXT World Title. Finn let the demon come alive in this, which is pretty much his chance to actually do makeup.
It looks like someone just spray painted all that
He
shit
did it all
on.
himself.
Yeah.
Still impressive, the fact that he did it all himself.
Mhm.
I mean, it was okay.
There are a few cool spots.
I mean, I'll go through my list. Drake was your ref, which was fucking hilarious seeing
Yep.
Drake ref that. Especially with the fact that he's friends with.
Both of them, yeah.
Kevin hit the cannonball in the corner.
Classic.
Yeah, it's Kevin Owens' move. Well, okay, my favorite part of this match was the fans started doing the ole, 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 and then he started doing the, oh, my shoulder! He started making fun of Sami Zayn because Sami Zayn tore his shoulder for just doing the arm waving.
I just posted something last year.
Sling Blade by Finn, yeah. Kevin KO fake out.
Let me find it.
The drop kick on the ladder.
Yep.
Ow. The Pele to Kevin. The back body drop through the ladder.
Yep.
The coup de grace to KO. Pop a powerbomb off the ladder.
Which one in the match, but...
No.
Yeah, the coup de grace off the
The
top
coup
of the
de
ladder.
grace off the top of the ladder. But I'm not, that was, he hit the coup de grace first.
Yeah.
On the ladder. Then Kevin put him over off the ladder. And then KO's head, if you watch KO hit head.
Oh, when he did the back...
Bounce,
Yeah.
it bounces off the ladder, and then the coup de grace off the ladder. Finn grabs the belt. Wins the match. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
Gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, I gave it a 7. It was
You have-
very predictable.
See, the thing is, though, and I get you didn't really see it, you have to watch the story that's been building up to that. And that was a story that was being built up, that because especially if Kevin was going away, and then he fucking wins the U.S. title.
Well,
I mean,
never did.
the reason why I just said that is because it was just very predictable. It was
Well, that
still
was
a good
predictable.
match, but it was
That
just
was
like...
predictable because Kevin Owens was...
Baylor literally just won the title.
Yeah. In Tokyo, I think 3 months...
Earlier.
Or like 3
2
weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks earlier. Overall, I gave it a 8 3/4 out of 10.
Yep. About
What
right, yep.
you rate it?
What, the whole thing?
Yeah.
8. I mean, to me, to be honest, the actual main event wasn't really main event worthy.
Match, maybe
As a
not,
match.
but as a feud, yes, it was.
Just as a core match, it wasn't really.
The women's match was...
Yeah. I mean, because the crowd was more into the women's match than the final
because
event.
they actually put effort.
And then, which also led into them main eventing the next show.
Yeah.
In a also fantastic match. Actually, almost in a better match. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I can get behind that.
I'd actually, well, I won't spoil it in case we decide to do it, but I think the follow-up match was far superior.
All right. Well, we'll take a break. Our song of the week. You want to do Bombs Away? Have a cigarette? All right. We'll do that. We will be back.
Jihad, bitch.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Take care.
We don't smoke.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
We don't smoke. We don't smoke.
Fuck
We don't smoke.
Fuck off!
We don't smoke.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
We don't smoke. We don't smoke.
Fuck off!
And we're back with part 2 after that fun little outro.
Yeah.
Which we are now coming to you with a top 10 of the games that we have played in 2015. Not games that come out this year, games that we played for the first time this year. And maybe we'll talk about the streams that we want to do. Maybe you know what we'll do? We'll spend the last 10 minutes of the show talking about what we want to do for streams later on in the year. So, first things first, top 10 games from 2015.
We're going 10 down to 1?
10 down to 1.
Breath of the Default. Own it, never really played it, started playing it, I enjoyed it.
Star Wars Battlefront. Granted, this was probably one of the most disappointing games of 2015.
Of course he goes with Star Wars.
However, it was a fun game if it didn't have the Battlefront name
At
on it.
least you didn't have to level up by driving a fucking car.
Yeah, granted, that was Bristol that did that, not DICE.
Doesn't mean shit. Still has Battlefront on it. Or Battlefield.
Hey, I like
Close
that
enough.
one. Hey,
Close
I
enough.
could set my controller down, walk away, have 5 minutes conversation
And level
with
up
come
six.
back.
And level
Yep.
up 6 times.
It was funny.
My number 10, Super Meat Boy.
You really played it for the first time this
Yeah,
year? Wow.
I never really had time. I had other stuff to play. And then I was free on the PS4. I didn't feel like really spending the money. Then I was free on the PS4, and hey.
Keep going.
You.
Don't wait on me. Oh, number 9?
Yeah,
the
number
Love
9.
Live phone game. Game is super fun. It's a rhythm game.
Oh, God. Why?
That's not even considered a classic a game. That's
Really?
just a phone game.
Yeah.
That's all you wanted my pen for?
No, I'm gonna throw it at him too. Sorry, D. You were a casualty.
It's not really.
It's a game. It's a rhythm
Why
game. You
not the
fucking
use of the
retard.
pen?
Jesus.
Sorry.
No, I didn't get Reddit. It's a fucking
Sorry.
rhythm game, you retard.
Whatever.
Yeah, shut your whore mouth.
You shut your whore mouth.
What's your number
No,
9?
it's not a whore.
Number 9, Blobs 3.
On my list, a little higher.
The reason why it's just so low is because the campaign was a tad bit disappointing.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
The fact that they tried to go branch out from what they did from Black Ops and Black Ops 2 is great. I like the way the campaign was structured. Like, you rank up, you can unlock new guns, you make your own loadout for the
Here's
campaign.
the problem with that, though.
Character. The one thing that really screwed it up was a completely different. They only had 2 references in the entire stories of Black Ops 1 and 2. 2 references, and they weren't any game-breaking references. They just mentioned that's what happened. And no, they just referenced Menendez, and they referenced what happened in Los Angeles. That's it. They didn't even mention Mason. They didn't even mention the numbers. They didn't even mention anything else. Just that. And, oh yeah, and the fucking, oh god, what the hell is that fucking, the drug? Nova 9. There you go. That's the only thing they referenced.
Fuck the first 2.
I'm flailing my arms in astonishment at this game's campaign story.
No follow-up for the other 2.
Yeah, no follow-up. Which was disappointing.
And yet they decided to sell a 2-pack for the 360 for $30.
Well, I mean, the campaign had a lot going on it that the 360 couldn't keep up with.
But...
That and also, too, the multiplayer got ruined by...
fanboys.
Super try-hard fanboys.
Yes. My number 9, Dishonored.
That's
another one.
One of my honorable mentions.
It's one of those that was free, never really felt like paying for it. It was free on Xbox Live, and I snagged it up and just started playing it. I mean, it's still too much of a Assassin's Creed mixed with Infamous.
It's Assassin's Creed meets Infamous meets Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a good game, though.
Yes, number 8.
Binding of Isaac.
Higher on my list.
I think it was free on the PS4, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll see what the hype's about. It was pretty fun.
Higher
I'm terrible at it.
Higher on my list.
Terrible at it, but it's fun as shit.
Number 8.
Number 8, Sleeping Dogs. Finally got around to that game.
How disappointed were you?
I
Clearly
wasn't.
not if it's on his list.
It was actually fun.
You might have ran out of stuff.
No, actually, I didn't. It was actually one of my favorite games. Well, also, too, because they have a lot of
Sorry, no. If Watch Dogs is on there, I'd be happy.
Watch Dogs is on there. I actually had fun playing Watch Dogs.
I'm sorry.
The only thing when we get into it, I'll give you why it's high on my list, and it was a fun game. But Sleeping Dogs was... It was awesome that they referenced Deus Ex, Final Fantasy, and they actually had the costumes from there that you can get, and they had unique attributes.
Yeah, go
the fact that you
yourself.
could be bad cop, good cop, is fucking amazing.
Go chocobo yourself.
Yeah, you can chocobo yourself. You can dress up as a chocobo in the game.
So same with Smash.
Yeah.
It's only the hat.
This is a full fucking bodysuit. You're running in a fucking full bodysuit carrying an assault rifle. How awesome is that? In a full bodysuit chocobo. Or carrying a fucking katana. The only thing that sucked about it, and I had to get used to it because they did try to model it after real life Hong Kong, is driving on the wrong side of the fucking road.
So instead of driving on the left, you had to drive on the...
Yep.
No, you had to drive on the left instead of the right.
Yep, instead of the right. That took some getting used to.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little weird.
It's a little weird.
Got
used to it.
My number 8, Halo 5.
Higher on my list.
Higher on my list.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Halo. Playing through the last, I didn't even get a chance to play through the campaign because you guys have been so busy playing multiplayer.
We can play the campaign at any time. I have no issue playing the campaign.
Well, I'm
happy.
Yeah.
I'm saving that for when we do. There we go. There's a stretch goal.
What, all 4 of us played on Legendary?
Legendary, yeah.
Lasso.
You do realize if one of us Guys, we got to go back to the previous check.
Yep.
One thing though for not putting on Lasso because it's not part of Lasso is Blind Skull. That's it.
Okay, we don't have to do Blind Skull.
That's it.
Unless you guys really want to make it even more difficult.
Let's talk about this at the end. 7.
Yep. Halo 5.
Okay, 7.
Watch Dogs.
Now he's gonna explain
Now
himself.
please
All
go.
right. So the whole concept of the game was phenomenal. I actually felt
It had the same problem, and I'm sorry, I have a feeling one of you might have it. It has the same problem that Just Cause 3 has.
what?
What, it's
No
too big?
replayability.
No. Watch Dogs is a GTA knockoff.
They
Not
did not
really.
Wait,
It's an open world
You
game
can
where
say
you
that
drive
about
the car.
Infamous,
Yeah.
technically.
Any open world game that
but
takes place in the city.
Infamous got away with it because the last one apparently wasn't that good. But I'm saying is though, you look at how many open world car hijacking. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we are. No, I fucked that up. Yeah,
if
no.
you fucked that up.
This time I didn't fuck that up. I said, and we're back. I'm the one that let us in, you dumbass.
That doesn't necessarily mean you hit the button.
Yeah.
I hit the button.
We've had that happen.
We had that happen once.
No,
I've
that's
actually
when
had
we're
that.
live.
I actually had that happen in one of my classes. We were having to record stuff for like a knockoff Seinfeld segment. Recorded did the whole thing. Got to record the entire clip.
That sucks. But
Yep.
the reason why Watch Dogs isn't I like the whole concept of being a hacker and use the environment to your advantage.
The problem is
and how it's cybernetic,
I
and
really
it's
agree with
modeled after real life Chicago. It's not some
I
fucking
actually-
fictional.
Here's the
I
thing,
haven't-
though.
I haven't
Here's the
played
thing,
that
though.
far into it.
It
but
was it's for what it is a good game, but it is at the same time very watered down in a pool of GTA. And remember, GTA, but at this point was on its way out for 5, which I don't know how many times they can really keep
Then
remaking
again, it
this.
really wasn't because GTA 4 was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's why 5 got such a big boost, because it was just, oh my god, it's something refreshing. But
They
really,
just made it bigger. That's the whole reason why it was.
But here's the
better.
thing, though. Here's where I'm going with this.
You also didn't have
But then you
puzzle
had
solving
games like
constantly.
Infamous that came out before this. You have games like Infamous. You have games that are like
The original Just
the
Cause.
original Just Cause is not even Just Cause. My issue with Just Cause is what did it do to expand said genre?
Well, the reason why I liked it because you can either do a pacifist run and just only kill the bosses. Even then, you can still do a pacifist
You can do
run.
the same thing in a game that's like Infamous, and Infamous is almost the exact same style. It's not the same game, same style.
Yeah, but you can do pacifist. It's stealth. You can stealth the entire game.
That's stealth.
What, Watch Dogs?
You
Yeah.
saw stealth is broken as shit.
Nah, not really, because they actually do have lines of sight.
Yeah.
They don't have it where it's like, oh hey, I have my head turned this way. You're 50 feet back. Whoop! What was that?
I'll say
I
this, it's not
see.
as bad as The Last of Us.
But The Last of Us wasn't that bad of
bad.
a stealth base.
But
But
it's actually pretty good for what
the
it
only
was.
gripe I have with Watch Dogs is the driving mechanics. It was clunky as clunky can be. Other than that, fantastic game.
I did the one driving
Really
mission part
great-
at the beginning, and it was clunky as shit.
Great sound. It's great sound. Really like the puzzles they add into the game in order to get, like the towers. There were in-game puzzles. The soundtrack was absolutely fucking phenomenal.
It was funny to hack, like, those barriers in the middle of the street and just watch cars fly into them.
Favorite is when you get halfway through the game and you get into the secret base that you're hiding out in, you can hack into the whole CTOS thing, and they make references to other Ubisoft games, like a dad and a kid. The kid's trying to explain to the dad why in Assassin's Creed they kill the guy, but then you talk to the guy one-on-one about his sins. Shit like that, which is pretty cool. That's my take on Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
It was pretty alright.
My number 7, Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, PS4 edition. I played Diablo 3, the original Diablo 3, when it was PC, like when it launched. It was terrible.
No
It
shit.
was
Rule 34.
So, what? Error,
Error 37.
error, not Rule 34,
Error
you
37.
dumbass.
Error 37.
Error
Same shit.
37.
You fucking...
Error 37! Bob 036!
Oh my God, Summer 9000!
Yeah, and then after that, there was Error 9000, so, or 9,100, something like that.
But anyway, yeah, the game was buggy as shit. Game was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it had issues with it. It still has issues with it. But the expansion fixed a lot of that shit. So, it's one of those games where I rebought it to replay it as different characters. And it actually, with the controller, actually feels like you would be playing on a keyboard. So, the way they mapped out the controllers actually feels like you'd be playing on a mouse and keyboard. And number 6.
Fallout 4 is good.
Buggy as shit, but good.
Yep.
Perfect Dark. I finally got around to play it.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Original?
for the N64.
I'm making you play 0.
I heard 0 was pretty bad.
Told you.
No.
I heard it was pretty bad. I played about 15
You're
minutes.
playing it on a stream.
I played
Actually, get your 360. We'll play it
I
tonight.
don't own
I
do. I have it here.
Dude, I have it on my Xbox. I could just download
No,
it,
no,
but I'm
0.
gonna be... Yeah, no, 0, the 360, the one that came out on the 360.
Yeah, I have the disc in my fucking...
You can download is what he said.
I can download
Yeah,
it.
okay, but...
I'll download it. Not playing it tonight because I got shit I gotta do tonight in Elite Dangerous. I only got
You
like.
gotta smuggle his sex
I gotta smuggle sex.
Surprised you didn't put that down.
Yeah, it's up
Is
there.
it there?
It's up there.
Surprised you haven't
but
said it yet.
the reason why I liked it because it was reminiscent.
Well,
And it was
GoldenEye-
a lot better, in my opinion, than GoldenEye in terms of first person. Multiplayer, by far,
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye was a hell of a lot better because you're a douchebag. If
Chop.
yeah, if you just chopped your fucking way.
I'll get through this one quick. My number 6 is Binding of Isaac. Number 5.
Splatoon.
Fuck you. Game.
Dude, that game is just ungodly. Lots of fun.
Yes.
I love it.
Splatoon
Mine?
is mine.
Believe it or not, Valiant Hearts.
I was waiting for someone to say that because I was going to be like, that game was really good.
That was a good game. That was a really good side-scrolling World War I non-violent game that I have ever played. That was a puzzler.
Yeah,
And it was emotional and was fucking fantastic.
the fucking dog.
Not just the dog, the ending, the last
Yeah, I
3
know.
minutes, man.
I know.
Ears.
Splatoon's my 5.
Yep.
4.
It was something else, but I'm putting that as an honorable mention. 4 is actually Perfect Dark. I gotta say, Perfect Dark. I actually got a chance to play
I
it
have
this
it
year.
for the N64. How
I
has
got-
no one played it?
I didn't own an N64.
I
I
didn't
jumped
know-
from a Genesis to a PS2.
I owned an
I'm
N64.
sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The only thing I
I
played
had it
on
over at my friend's house to play the original Smash.
The only thing I played on N64 was the original Mario Kart.
See, I played the original Smash.
That was
the only
it.
thing I ever
That
played.
was the only thing I had
And
for
I think I
N64.
played a little bit of Coliseum. But Perfect Dark is definitely like, it does what GoldenEye did, but better.
No.
The multiplayer shit.
The
That-
in the single player, it did
Yeah,
it better.
Single player, it was.
I
a lot
haven't
better.
played the multiplayer. I'm sure it's probably worse.
It's funnier
It's
if
broken.
all of us play.
Dude, if you think Call of Duty's broken, that game.
That's Top Gun! Yeah!
I'm
Oh
saying,
no!
No, the alien
gun.
rifle.
Alien
Yeah,
rifle.
but hey, I have X-ray vision. I can shoot you through walls, and if I shoot you anywhere in the body, it's an instant kill. And it can shoot through 4 fucking walls.
I'm saying the single player did what GoldenEye did, but better.
Yes.
In the single player.
Mine, 4.
Yeah.
4, Halo 5.
Okay, we don't have to explain it, we already did.
The reason why it's just low is because, well, you only played Master Chief for 3 fucking missions. And 2 missions...
He's brainwashed.
No! Played it for 3 fucking missions.
Spoilers.
And 2 missions were interactive cutscenes.
Brainwashed. Spoilers. Oh my god.
That's my only gripe, is Master Chief for only 3 fucking missions, and 2 missions as the entire campaign are interactive cutscenes. They shouldn't really be missions.
My number 4, Blobs.
Bob's.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3.
Child of Light.
Okay, I was waiting
Actually,
for that.
really fun. I like the turn-based style. I like how you can slow enemies down, stop their attacks, hit them, it stuns them, and they have to wait another turn.
Yeah.
The game itself is actually really fun, and I like the level up mechanic where you can pick different. Your trees for leveling up are huge, and it's just it's so much fun.
Black Flag. Finally got around to playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag when it was free.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome game. My dream of being an ass pirate is true.
Captain Butt Pirate.
Captain Butt Pirate.
Drunken Butt Buckler?
Yep.
The only thing I wish you can actually do in that game is actually physically get drunk and be drunk behind the pirate wheel and crash into shit. But sadly, that's not the case.
Your dreams of actually doing pirate things is kind of marred by that.
Limited.
All right.
Naval combat in that game was fun as
that's that's the best part of the game.
Yeah.
Number 3, Hand of Fate.
Yeah, what's coming.
Interactive card game that had a fucking story about you as a warrior fighting fucking demons. It's Diablo with magic.
And Satan himself.
Like, no joke, it's Diablo with the futuristic, like, you fighting the Diablo, like the Satan. But you have cards, like in Magic. It's like,
we've seen you play it.
Yeah, it's a good deck building game.
It's a fucking insane game. Number 2.
Bloodborne. Actually, a lot of fun.
Oh, fuck. Not Bloodborne, but honorable mention.
Dark Souls 2.
No, I was going to say...
honorable mention.
I mean, Bloodborne...
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl.
Honorable mention.
Bloodborne is, like... It's a little bit easier than Dark Souls. It still retains that... the enemy difficulty is really high if you... fuck up, so you basically want to grind the first few areas and then start exploring outward until you hit another save point. And that's made near impossible because the first boss is like in that first area, and you have to fuck a bunch of other enemies up. But it's the character I'm playing is a build I found online that looks to be a lot of fun because I get to use a fucking sword cane. I could be an old man. I think I made myself a man or a woman and just beat people with my cane. Say, get off my lawn, you damn kids.
Number 2.
Fallout 4.
Buggy as shit, but still good.
Yeah, there was only
Snapping.
There was only 3 bugs that really encountered that kind of broke the game, but not enough to have it out. The fact that you could just do whatever the fuck you want.
The only thing I had to complain about was, and
Settlement Maker.
Settlement Maker is
really good concept.
I want to slit my sister's throat. It makes me want to slit my sister's throat.
It was a really good idea how they took Settlement Defense from Fallout New Vegas as a mod, incorporated into the game, but didn't copy and paste it, put their own twist, and because they put it in their own twist, they kind of fucked it up.
Like, I've been playing my new character for a while now, no one's come and attacked my Soma yet, and snapping is a piece of crap. You can't, like, I tried to build those few houses in Sanctuary, you can't snap to the floor where it should be able to snap and set up right away. It should be that simple.
This is why I can't wait for mod support. That's why it's number 2, because mod support
is going to be
on Xbox is going to extend the
as soon as it hits mod
longevity for years to come.
As soon as it hits mod support, that's jumping up to into the top 5.
I don't know though. Can it beat the game that's going to take 3 billion years to 100%?
Oh, what? No Man's...
Yeah,
No Man's
Sky. No Man's Sky.
I think that's going to be good, but no one's ever going to actually finish it. It's just going to be...
No, it's just like Elite Dangerous.
Game.
You can't beat the game.
You're just going to have fun doing what you do.
It's essentially literally is Elite Dangerous, but
with
Elite Dangerous Elite Dangerous is just...
It's purely in space. No Man's Sky is literally like, oh, it's space and there's dinosaurs.
Well, yeah, and Elite Dangerous you can land on planets.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's your number 1 then, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it's a fucking good game.
Wait, my number 2, Mortal Kombat X. Only fighting game besides, the only fighting game any of us have.
Yeah.
Because it's the only fighting game that came out this year.
Yep. The Smash came out 2 years ago.
Yep, if we could Smash for the last 2 fucking years.
Yep.
No, Mortal Kombat, good story. Never had a bad story. And I can't wait I gotta get back into it because the fucking DLC, the second DLC for it.
Xenomorphs, son.
Xenomorphs.
Can't wait for that.
Bo right
You'll have a real fucking Aliens versus Predators and that shit.
which I hope they bring over from 9, Freddy Krueger, so we can have Freddy versus fucking Jason versus fucking Leatherface. And we have the instant cyborg, which is they already announced the 3 setups. It's Cyrax, Sector. So you're getting all 3.
Can smoke.
I'm probably gonna guess yours.
Huh.
Undertale?
Yeah, you looked at my list, dick. No, Undertale.
It's not shocking at all.
And I can guess your number 1.
Yeah, it's
Elite Dangerous.
Because Elite Dangerous is a fun game. Because you can't beat
Can we
Elite
guess
Dangerous.
your number 1?
Hello Kitty Fun Time?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Pretty
Pretty princess.
Fuck it! Disney's Frozen! There you go!
Let it go, motherfucker! No
Let
one
it go!
You know what our number 1s are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mine's Undertale. Why? Because the game is great. It's a fantastic throwback. The soundtrack itself is fucking amazing. $17.99. You have 101 songs, despite some of them only being like a few snippets. They're awesome. The characters are fun, and like the fact you could do 3 different endings, and just it's fun as shit. Because once you do the genocide ending, everything makes it fuck a ton harder.
Oh, mine's Elite Dangerous. Well, because it's a 101 scale
Of the universe.
of our Milky Way galaxy with 400 billion star systems you can literally visit. You can go to. I know, it's fucking dude, it tastes delicious. It tastes like Coke and French dip. It tastes amazing. Yeah.
Should we have done our normal mentions, or?
It doesn't matter.
Well, he has to do his number 1.
My number 1 is a game that came out this year, and it pretty much turns you into a fucking mod for the Wii. Super Mario Maker. Game is fucking amazing. It's so fucking good.
I got it for Christmas.
I've not stopped playing it for the last couple days. I mean, the fact that you can literally make anything. I mean, dude, they have a fucking excite bike level where you get the be the biker, and he fucking's running there. You get Mario in a Mercedes Benz. So look at this, and then all the amiibo support, and on top of that, you could be Burrow. And all the fucking they added so much shit into this. And I don't give a shit if Nintendo's trying to take money from anybody. It's worth it to just put this shit out on YouTube and just have fun. But yeah, other than that, that's my number 1.
Do we want to go through honorable mentions?
I have no other honorable mentions.
I have the Twitch Plays Pokemon copy that I got. It's literally, you can catch all 151, and it bases its story around what happened in Twitch Plays Pokemon. Literally, my starting team, I think, is all the starters, including Pikachu. And I got a Squirtle named a Pickle. And I'm good to go.
Petch.
Alright, so mine were Dark Souls 2. There's one honorable mention. My other one is Half-Life Episode 2. Finally got around to play it on the fucking orange box. God damn it, that's the closest thing to Half-Life 3 they can fucking get, because they can't count the fucking 3.
Man, they're worse than a WWE ref.
Yeah.
In a John Cena match.
Yeah, in a John Cena match. And then I think my other one was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, because I finally got around to actually playing Monster Hunter, and it's super fun.
Yeah, one of the worst games. My dishonorable mention is gotta be fucking Mario Party 10. Game was
okay.
Shit. It's not Mario Party.
Yeah,
it's co-op party.
It's okay.
It's Mario co-op.
It's okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dishonorable mention. What game that I played this year that was dishonorable? Do you have one?
Alright, well, do we want to...
Payday 2.
How's
Fun
that
game.
dishonorable?
It was a fun game, but the fact that the game was fucking broken and it took them fucking months to fucking fix it.
Isn't it still broken on Xbox One?
No, they finally fixed it. We were supposed to get a DLC, and the DLC's not coming out for another 2 years, which doesn't make any sense because they're more concerned about the PC than the console releases that they spent money and time on for the console releases.
You know what? I'm actually going to have to stick that in there then, because, like, Payday 2, you couldn't...
It's a fun game. It's what Grand Theft Auto Heist should have been.
The problem is you can't connect. You couldn't, like, in the first month. Not even
First
the
3 months. First 3 months, you
couldn't
couldn't connect to
anything.
games.
You couldn't
Yeah.
connect to your friends or ones online. I had to play by myself.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Not really.
You can connect to other games, but that's a private match, which honestly no one wants to do.
And you can connect to other games, and maybe you'll get in.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we want to now? I mean, I guess we're done. So I got
Yeah.
no other. Do we want to talk about streams that are coming up, or do we want to just end it?
We could just end it, because, I mean, we're not 100% sure on the streams.
Yeah, we'll
Alright.
get to it when we get
Well,
to Madoka.
with that being said, I'm F and Ronnie.
I like to find the little kids.
Spear cover.
You can follow us.
Allegedly. No.
Allegedly.
Follow us on Twitter at F and Ronnie.
That's Spear cover.
At the NERDPORT. You have nothing.
You don't get one.
At pedovan.org.
At pedalbear69.org/ I like to
No,
find
at
the little
white
kids.
creepy pedovan.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, freecandy.org. There you go.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch at the NERDPORT.
At Russell Guy.
And Eugenio Happy Hands.
But you never stream.
I
You
stream
should
once in
start.
a while.
You start and put my fucking put the donation button in the bottom.
We could.
Follow us on Facebook under the NERDPORT Network. Follow us on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And we will come back. We will be back into next week for Killer Instinct, Ring of Honor, Killer Instinct, and then 2 weeks later we have Madoka Magica.
Hey, the little girls raping each other. Sounds like a fun old time.
Sailor fucking Moon. Sorry, spoilers.
They're 15.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.